This video is intended to show you how to mat student work and give you some tips on how to organize it. You most likely will have all different size artwork, so you're going to start with one class at a time. For each class, you might want to choose to use one color for an entire class and then change that color for each class in that grade level. This way, when you remove the artwork from the wall, you can pile it by mat color, and that will help organize it by class. Have all your supplies ready from the start. You're going to want to have your construction paper, that's going to be your mat, your stapler with staples, a ruler, a glue stick, a paper cutter, and your pre-printed labels. I like to have a 1-inch border all the way around my artwork when I'm matting, so that is what your ruler is for. Before you cut your paper, you're going to want to measure. Additionally, depending on my label, I kind of like to have a 2-inch, or I eyeball it about 2 inches, a little extra space on the bottom for my label. Once you've figured out what color you're going to use and the size of the mat that you need, by basing it on the size of the artwork, like I'm doing here, you're going to want to cut your mats. Make sure you cut all the same color mat for an entire class, but switch for each class in a grade level. Paper cutters do have rulers on them, so it's easy to measure and get the alignment and the size that you need each time. You're going to want to cut all of your mats, and then you are going to start attaching your artwork to your mats. I have a piece of artwork here. I'm going to center it. This mat has a little bit of extra space on the bottom, as you can see here. I'm going to staple as close to the edge as possible on the top corner and make sure that the artwork is flat. I'm going to smooth it nice and flat, hold it steady, and staple in the other corner. You're going to staple and smooth it out like I'm doing here in each corner, and if you need another staple on the sides, you can add another one as well. The name of each student should be on the back of their artwork, and make sure you know which student it is. You're going to take your pre-printed labels. These labels don't have names on them, but these are what they should look like, and a glue stick. And you're going to take just one swipe of the glue stick and then put the student name label on the bottom of the mat like I'm showing you here. The labels don't stick well to the construction paper, which is why you're using the glue stick. Please write the class code on the back of the artwork so whoever's taking it down can easily sort them. The class code is the number or letter of the grade level and the first letter of the teacher's name. If you have 3D artwork or artwork that is not going to be matted but is going to be on a table, you're going to cut little pieces of construction paper like I have here, fold a little tent, and again with your glue stick and your label, stick the label on it and pair it with the artwork so every artwork has a little name label to put next to it on the table. And this last part is extremely important because we want to make sure that no student is left out. You should get a list that has each piece of artwork already checked off, meaning that you have the artwork. After it's matted, you need to check it off, and after it is hung, you need to check it off again. So every student should have 3 checks for every piece of artwork. I hope this video was informative and helpful, and obviously if you have any questions, feel free to ask.